Hello, thank you for clicking on the link to the Incredible Years post-test tutorial. My name is Erin Albrecht. I'm the Data and Evaluation Manager for the Incredible Years program at Invest in Kids, and I am going to briefly explain how to log in and complete the teacher and student post-tests in Apricot. So, to get started, please copy and paste this pathway into your internet browser. You should be using Google Chrome or Firefox, as Apricot is not compatible with Internet Explorer, Safari, or any browser really that is not Google Chrome or Firefox. So for best results, please be sure you're using Google Chrome or Firefox. So once you enter this into your browser, you are going to sign in with your email. And then password, whatever password you established previously should be saved to the system. If you've forgotten your password, please just reach out to me directly. My email is available in the post-test instructions, and I can get it reset for you, because if you keep trying and you lock yourself out, then you have to reset it yourself by following the forgot your password link here. So it's much easier for me to reset it. So if you've forgotten your password, no problem. Please just reach out to me and I'll reset it for you as soon as I hear from you. So I've entered my email address here, my password, and now I'm going to click login. And now you see the home screen. So there's information about the post-test window up here. And then if we scroll down, we see two boxes. We see student post-test to complete. We also see teacher post-test to complete. So I am going to start with a student post-test. So you should see more rows in your box for student post-tests to complete, depending on how many student pre-tests you completed at the beginning of the year. So what you're going to do to get started is you're going to click on the student's name, and you're going to see the student pre-test screen, and you're going to see that you can't change anything. You're going to go over to the right, this box that says record options. You want to select view folder. And now I can see the student's name, Aaron Rogers, which is up here. And down here, I see student post-test 0 records. So I want to add or create a student post-test. I'm going to go over to this icon that has a plus sign, and I'm going to click on it. And that allows me to create the student post-test for Aaron Rogers. So then you're going to go through and carefully read and answer the different questions. And you'll see that there is a question about whether the child is currently enrolled in your class. If they're not, it will ask you for the last date of enrollment, and depending on their last date of enrollment, the questions will adjust. So be sure you're answering these questions for every student in your class, even those that have left, because the questions will adjust according to whether or not they were enrolled past a certain. So then you're just going to keep going. There's going to be some questions about what the learning format the student used, whether that was virtual or in person. There's also questions about how the student dinosaur school this year. And so depending on the different formats, the questions will again adjust. So you will go through, carefully read and answer the questions. I'm going through a little fast just for the purposes of an example, but please carefully read the items and think about how well each of these statements describes the child that you are filling out the post-test questions for. I'm just going to keep going here. Again, I'm going a little fast for the purposes of this example, but please think critically about how well each of the statements applies to the given student that you're filling out the questions for. Okay, so now I've gotten to the end. Tells you please remember to click the save record, which is up here in record options. And now I'm going to click continue. And I'm all done. It let me save it. So I'm going to click my apricot and this should be gone. Now, sometimes the system doesn't process it very quickly, and so you'll know you're done if if the row for the student that you filled out and saved the information for disappears. But because the system is kind of slow, sometimes you might have to click the green text, which says click to refresh the data. And now you can see it's gone, which means there are no more student post tests to complete. What you will do is you will go and follow the same process for each student that's on your list. And you'll know that you're done with all the student post tests when there are no more names showing up in your box. So that's how you complete a student post test successfully in Apricot. To complete a teacher post test, you scroll down further and then you will see the list of teachers. Now, each teacher that filled out his, her, or their pretest in Apricot will have a post test to fill out as well. So I'm going to click on my name here. Just like with a student post test, it takes me to the pretest first, which I cannot change or do anything with, and I want to go to view folder in this record options palette. Here's my name, and I want to create a post test, so I'm going to click on the icon, and then I'm going to go about answering these different questions. And then it's going to ask a question about leading or co-leading dinosaur school lessons. So you'll answer yes or no depending on your response. The questions will adjust. So if I click no, you can see questions adjust. So once you're done, whether you click each option, whatever applies to you, you'll go through, answer all the questions, and then at the end, you're going to want to click Save Record. Record saved, that means all systems a go. You successfully completed that. I'm going to click Continue. I'm going to click My Apricot to get back to the home page. Now I want to verify the system did save it. Again, sometimes the system is slow, so I'm going to click to refresh data, and what do you know, it is gone. So now I am all done with my student and teacher post tests. So that is what the step-by-step process looks like in the system. If you have any questions at any time, again, my name is Erin Albrecht, and this right here is my email address. You can feel free to reach out anytime, and I can help you reset a password or just troubleshoot the different steps in the process. And that is how you successfully submit your post test. There are also instructions that we will be sending out, so keep an eye out for those in your email as well. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and good luck on completing your post test. Thank you.